The Dominion of Canada, a nation that is known in Kaiserreich for being expelled out of its British homeland by a bunch of angry workers inside of Wales. And today, as is Dominion of Canada, I am going to show you guys how you can build the strongest British Empire as Canada inside of Kaiserreich. So, let's play as Canada and make the British Empire great again. So first, focus tree. I'm gonna go Crown Corporations, Free Civilian Factories. I'm gonna do like a mix of like dockyards and mills. Unassigned divisions. I'm just gonna be disbanding everything and making my army only trucks. Research. I'm going to get some production, construction, and then some engineering. And the Navy. I'm just gonna group up the Navy under one united fleet. And then I'm going to let the game run. So, now let's let the game run and restore the British Empire. On my light productions, I'm just gonna be deleting every single plane known to man and just allocating everything towards trucks, along with trading steel with Russia. That works. And after getting crown corporations, let's create the IEDC. And I'm also going to start building some actual crown corporations inside of this glorious dominion. Plus, I'm also praying to God that either Ireland or Norway joins the Entente. And I'll tell you why later. Then after creating the IEDC, let's officially get the National Employment Commission to really cripple my Black Monday spirit, and I'm also just gonna be rushing down economic recovery. So see y'all when I do that focus. And after finally getting the economic recovery, so I've also went a social conservative. By the way, so I'm not going paternal autocrat. This one's on this run. Since like paternal autocrat, it doesn't give you a lot of stability, and it's kind of weak, honestly. And I'm also going to now overhaul the Navy, since the Navy is gonna be the reason why that we win wars anyway. And I'm also going to exercise my fleet too. After so long, it is time that we exercise the fleet. Now it's about time since we officially have an active sonar. After exercising my little pathetic navy for a little bit, I'll be good. But after overhauling our navy, let's get state of the British fleet. And then I'm also now going to get James Found Somerville as admiral, along with mobilizing my economy all the way up to partial mobilization. Plus, speaking of the special projects, I'm just building more crown corporations to further strengthen Canada. Since I'm going to be needing a lot of trucks, along with a lot of ships. And I'm also going to be motorizing the truck army that I already have. Even after getting state of the British fleet, let's officially begin to get the National Housing Act to make my country a little bit more urbanized. And I'm also going to lower my exports, so then I could trade for less steel. And then I'm also going to be making a cruiser. And this is going to be my cruiser. So I'm going to be making two cruisers. One that's a capital ship, and then one that isn't a capital ship. And this one is going to be the one that is a capital ship with balanced light and heavy attack. Then I'm going to get basic cruiser number 2, but this time with light cruiser batteries. Oh, and I apparently have no naval XP, so I have to wait for my naval XP to start trickling in. And I'm also going to trade for some more steel. So 40 for 5, so then I have 8 reserve pieces of steel to build more shit with. And now the USA has started to fracture into many states. Oh, and it's actually might be just the Federals up against the Workers' Congress. That sounds nice. So then that means that the Civil War will be easier to deal with. And I'm also now going to expand HMC Halifax to get 3 extra dockyards, along with getting mobile warfare to make my trucks even better. Since all I need right now is just some extra trucks. All that I need. And so the more trucks that I have, the better. And I'm also going to be training up like an infantry reserve too. This is just going to be some cheap infantry. Oh my, this is going to be like nothing crazy. So it's just going to be 17 standard infantry. Now, of course, we have Quebec in claims. And I'm also going to intervene inside of New England to make sure that the communards do not get that territory. And I'm also going to set up New England as a provisional government. And I'm also going to move into Alaska to further expand this massive dominion. And I'm also going to be researching field hospitals to limit my casualties. And also keep my war support high. And after getting HMC Halifax expanded, let's officially send in the RCMP to start to do a brutal crackdown on the weak and shitty Quebecois. I can't even go up to limited conscription, but fate of Alaska, we can assimilate it into Canadian territory, which sadder. And I'm also going to start making some extra guns. Along with getting a destroyer? No, more cruisers. It says the more cruisers we have, the better we're off. And I'm also going to get the War Measures Act to improve the shit that I get from this send in the RCMP focus. Yeah, okay, RCMP, let's ensure order inside of Quebec to ensure that I don't have to, you know, stability. And I'm also going to get okay, so who's a good medical expert? I love manpower. And since I would love to get some extra manpower, Clashes in Windsor. Shit. But we now have like 70, which is like very though, so we're doing pretty well in terms of everything. And I'm also going to stop training my troops, and I'm also going to start a mass suppression of the Quebecois inside of this glorious little dominion. And speaking of the French, well, they're under Mordac and they went for democracy, which is like the path ever, but so be it, buddy. Yeah, but now they're getting order inside of Quebec. But so I can't force a conscription issue yet. So let's officially get the intervention debate going, and I will just continue suppressing the Quebecois until this Quebec in Flames thing just gets out of here. So that means I just have to continue my suppression. So I have to do more suppression like inside of Quebec. Since we have to become like insanely stable before we intervene inside of USA, get the federal government, and then also get eyes to the south. And don't worry, William Bora, I'm already starting shit to start brutally suppressing these Quebecois. And I'm also gonna start support weapons research. And after getting eyes to the south, let's officially begin to work on founding the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, because why not? And I officially have no social conservative support. That's nice, I guess. Oh, Norway joins. Good. Portugal also joins. Okay, good. Now, so like since joining the Entente, I'll actually have like a foothold here to do naval invasions of Britain through like Scotland and stuff. I think I could and I think I apparently glitched it, since now I could get 2 of the suppressions all at once, which is great. So then that means faster suppression of these damned angry Frenchies inside of Canada. Plus the federal government's really fighting while I'm also just like preparing for intervention. But right now I have to really start to suppress these cursed Quebecois. Yeah, but now getting rid of those guys, I'm now officially going to deal with the British Admiralty. Also apparently it's like that to suppress the 2 of the Quebecois rebellions at once. Which is pretty good though, since then it makes it faster for me to kill them. Okay, I have some refugee situations. Crackdown in Saguenay and Quebec. Okay, so now Quebec no longer has the resistance, but it does. And then after taking over Saguenay, I will officially start preparations to intervene inside of the USA and brutally destroy this weak and pathetic Workers' Congress of America. So I'm basically just going to be setting up guards infantry along with trucks stacked right here. Plus, isn't there a supply hub near here? Okay, so it's right there, but I might as well just build a supply hub right here. Just a harmless little supply hub won't hurt me, and it will be built 14th of April 38. That's some good timing, since I still need to prepare anyway. And I'm also going to get some polymer cooperation. A polymer corporation to get some extra fuel while I... Well, it turns out I don't need that supply hub. Fuck that. So I should just begin like mass along with construction of some synthetic refineries, since I have no fuel apparently. I'm also going to train up a few more Canadian infantry. And we have finally gotten rid of the Quebec in Flames. So after that I will force the conscription issue, and then I will go and intervene inside of the USA. Since I do not want the Workers' Congress America to win, because guess what? If they win the Civil War, they're going to invade me, and I'm just going to become a useless little disgraceful syndicalist protectorate of John Silas Reed's hairline. So fuck no. So let's officially force a conscription issue, get some extra men so that I can finally start getting some more men, because you know, my power is lacking right now and I'm gonna need a good army. But I do definitely have a big army now. It's like composed of mainly trucks and infantry. Ready to move. Oh shit. So I'm gonna be making 2 front lines. So my trucks, where are my trucks? So my trucks are these guys. Like I'm just gonna like merge and then I'll just split them off again. Ready to move. And I'll actually be splitting off these guys on under Harold Rupert on Alexander, and then also be replacing this guy with well this guy's good. I'm setting logistics was just like it's gonna like really my supply consumption, because guess what? Having low supply is always bad. Ready. And research, improve the infantry equipment. And my cruisers are finally starting to be built, since I have 2 of them over here right now. And then I'm also just going to stop exercising them, and then also expand our repairs. And then I'm of course going to trade steel with Germany, and then of course the Russian state exists, and the Austrians have successfully federalized Hungary. Great job, guys. Okay, the Dominion of India is actually pretty much cooking right now, and guess what? If they unify India, then they'll be part of the already stronger Entente. PM, do I have a deficit of anything? It's like only some, but it's not really that important. Yeah, but now be motorized both of my armies. Yeah, but after forcing conscription issue, cross the border and intervene inside of the American Civil War. And since there's only one faction, like, I'm not gonna spend 50 political power to stop the Southern Syndicalists. If I can just go for another option, which is completely free, which doesn't really need any political power. So, it seems like there's only two factions, so, like, I don't need to waste any more political power, so it works. And I'm also going to get mobile infantry. It's gonna be my main doctrine. But I can't believe my conservative party has, like, no popularity. Just look at that. Like, I got popularity. Like, brothers. Yeah, let's get some more people to the IEDC, get some more arms factories, Sardinia, India, French Republic, and then also South Africa. And also I've invested in the entirety of the Entente. Wow. Then after crossing the border, officially expand HMC Esquimalt, and then officially... Oh, I can't intervene in the Civil War? Oh, wow, bro. Oh, well, so I guess we have to spend 50 political power to intervene, but so be it. And I apparently need to trade more steel, but I'm going to help out the federal government. So then I could build my little cruisers. And I'm also going to be adding AA into my production base, just basically because if I don't have AA, then how am I going to shoot down all the Union of Britain's cast? So just add along with field hospitals, and then same with the trucks, which aren't good. I just realized that right now. Since I thought trucks had like the stacked softed stuff. Shit. And I'm realizing that... You know what? Like, we should still anyway, but that was kind of stupid, though. Like, that was a little bit stupid, but what the you know, bro, at this point, bro. So my trucks are gonna be, like, right here, since I need to extend the front line a little. And then the infantry is just gonna be, like, my infantry just chilling on the border. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now, but, you know, like how about some more production into trucks? So they could add more trucks. So let's just add more trucks and just pray to God that that little thing didn't really fuck up anything. And I think it should be strong enough to shatter them. And look at that. So let's just do 2 offensives and just start crushing the American syndicalists. So all I have to do is just like break through this right here, and then they're just basically fucked. Yeah, just improve our Marines and just hope to God that we can break through, or else it's gonna be like 30 times slower. Oh, then, bro, nothing. Shatter, Oliver Law's crappy division. Come on, shatter it. Boom, boom, boom. Got it? Yep, we got it. They're fucked. These guys are so dead. You are dead. You are actually horribly fucked. Yes, so now let me go and take Lansing, pin Detroit, and then just start expanding before the syndicalists know what the hell is going on. Yep, research, anti-air upgrade. Shoot down one of those goofy-ass planes. And then I'm calling the entirety of the Entente. Wait, okay. I'm also gonna storm Gary using my forces. Holy shit, did I bleed through all of my guns? Oh, like I deadass blew through all of my guns. But I definitely think this offensive was largely successful, except I didn't make my truck templates good, so now I have to fucking like live with this. No, bro, no, it's just the fact that I have no manpower. That's the problem. Like I deadass no men. That's why I need. I need some extra manpower. Plus, I need the federal government to lock in too. So I'm actually gonna stop doing this focus, and I'm just getting some political power since you know since then. And I need a lot of men if I want to resist the communards. Plus, I am now defending, but I'm a little, you know. And I'm also going to add 1 motorized artillery followed up. Yeah, that's going to be it. Just so I can give myself some extra soft attack. And I'm also going to be making better artillery. Come on, just... Since all I want is limited conscription, bro. That's all that I need. Well, I'm just going to fall back, disband half of my truck army. And I'm going to make this a bit more organized. Since this looks like a living disaster right now. Like, legitimately. Like, this looks like a living, legitimate disaster. So, I'm gonna split my army here. Another one there. Then trucks, I'm gonna fall them back. Says my trucks aren't good. They're, like, terrible. So, I'm going to add another motorized artillery just to start stacking its soft attack. Somebody... Oh, shit. Oh, shitty. May have... I have my whole army encircled. Well... Like, I'm gonna try my best to, like, force this accursed communard infantry out, but I'm a little scared. Yo, are we serious? Push, push, push. Just go. There we go. Dead. Yay. And we broke them. Since I need to add more trucks now into my living truck infantry. Yep, and now this is officially going to be my truck template. So I'll send you guys back and start doing some actual damage. Ever since I kind of upgraded them. Holy shit, in the federal... Yo, I swear to... If these little pieces of shit can do victory gardens, like... Oh my god, that's my infantry. Hell no. My trucks, buddy. My goddamn motorized. Yep, I'm also going to get the army addressed. Along with an assisted infantry assault just to break through these guys, since I apparently have no trucks. What? Well, I do have trucks, they're just hard to shatter their defenses. Yeah, but then let's make New England home rule because I don't want another enemy to fight right now. Push right there. Shit. Well, I'm actually gonna see if I can actually shatter the Detroit garrisons. Since if I can shatter Detroit, like, it is genuinely over for them. So I can take Detroit. And I cannot steal Detroit. Little bitch. Just wish New England was able to intervene. What? Yo, why the hell are you doing, bro? Yo, do Victory Gardens. Stop doing this Mills of Maine, bro. Do Victory Gardens, please. Holy shit, and I actually have manpower. Holy. It's fucking new. Okay, bro, I'm like clicking on literally the wrong arm. Like, right break. But now let me also shatter Lansing garrisons using my trucks, and I'm also going to update the Enfield. Shatter their defenses, get some infantry, assault their positions. And then I'm going to be adopting a fleet in being doctrine along with line of battle. And then I'm also going to be getting integrated operations with my naval doctrine. Push, push, push. Please just push. Shatter those garrisons, Lansing. Please do. Please do. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, got it. Pinned, and you're going to march. And then you're going to push it there. Yeah, there we go. Yep, there we go. We officially have circled. Get those trucks down there and just start to continuously attack until they start breaking. Since we are holding off our flanks right now, so we're doing pretty well. Oh, come on. Come on, just break them, break them. Do a force to completely break their pathetic militias. Holy shit, and the Federals just broke through. Great job, Federals. Can you please do Victory Guard is doing. And I'm also now going to expand artillery power and then also, seize Detroit. Come on, just seize Detroit, please. Seize it. Seize it and purge all of their militias. It's a massive Federalist. Holy shit, that's a massive, like, Federalist stronghold inside of China. Massive, bro. Fucking. Yeah, but now let me use my infantry to do an assault. Have some fun, fuckers. And just Communards? No, Kingdom, good. Since the Kingdom actually still has a chance to join us, even though it's not like a definite chance. But now let me storm Toledo and start to, you know, starve all of their men out. After absolutely bombing our forces using trucks and infantry. Like, I have absolutely destroyed these guys. Come on, just... Oh, Victory of the Dominion! Alright, India. W India. Just, bro, can I please break through, bro? Like, they're... Yeah, just... Come on. Let me kill already. Let me kill them. Tanks I might be using this game, so I'm going to just research them just for maybe, like, the long-term benefit. And then I'm also just going to be doing, pushes all across the north, and I'm also going to seize Cleveland from these accursed communards. I'm also going to get some new munitions plants, as that really helps with our production. And I'm also going to be storming Cleveland. I'm just starve them of another industrial and manpower base. Italian Empire? Yo, and these guys just joined the Entente. Wow. I'm so happy today. The fact that the completely unified Italy just joined us is insane. Now, speaking of the American communards, they're getting decimated from all sides. And I'm also going to ask for military access into William Bora's glorious America. And then hopefully, holy shit, and Austria has now... And I'm also going to improve my infantry equipment to really crush syndicalism with. New York City has fallen. And now it's only a matter of time before the little American communards start completely falling apart. And I'm also going to get foreign contractors, and then we'll just absolutely wreck these French and... Yes, I'll just wreck this entire American communard army. Yes, sir. Come on, bro, just punch straight into Chicago. Let them have it. And it will be over for them. So send the motorized brigades to attack Chicago. Two-pronged attack from the other side. Yeah, but I think after when we take Chicago, they capitulate. Yeah, but I'll follow Chicago. No navy? Okay. Now the United States federal government exists. So let's actually have the United States join the Entente. And look at that, so now the United States of America has now joined the Entente. Great. And I'm also going to start building even more fuel refineries along with fuel storage. And now finally, so now Canada and the United States of America together once again. And I'm also going to get a marine template going. So then I'll be able to crush the Union of Britain with this. Oh, hell no, bruh. No. Where's my art? And I'm also going to be trying something different, so I'm going to be adding air as like a separate battalion onto the guys, just basically because we're going to be getting cast to hell by the Union of Britain. So, like, I just want to see, like, the anti-air, like, something. So, yeah, so I'll just save this. And then make 4 of them. Yeah, that seems reasonable. 5, 4, whatever. And I'm also going to get lending craft. So then I could actually perform larger naval invasions along with getting preparations for war. Like, I'm also just like mass building cruisers along with actual improvement of my little guns. Like, just look at this massive entente though. Look at this. Let's get some more people into the IEDC, and then I'll get Dominion of India, Portugal, French Republic, get some more arms factories. Since all I need is a strong military industry, and we're good. And I'm also going to start trading steel with the Federals even more. And I'm also going to stop trading with the Germans. And I'm also going to train... no. What? Like, I'm not going to train anything, but I'm going to be infrastructure inside of Northern Ontario to get that little bit of steel. I'm also going to get the Letson plants. It will benefit us in the long term. And since the short term, like, it looks worse than the other plan, but trust me, in the long term, I'm like, when we switch to UK, it's way stronger. And I think the Spanish went for neutrality? Oh, how the Spanish went for neutrality? I can't tell, so, like, they haven't went for it yet. And now it's getting the Letson plan. Officially start to rally the exiles. No, let's get the University of Toronto to get another research slot, and then also upgrade my anti-air, along with improving it. And I'm also going to improve my field hospitals to really limit my casualties. And I'm also mission type tactics, along with fire concentration for my little Canadian army. But boy, do I need to get some extra conscription, though. And I'm also going to make a different cruiser, which just only has light attack. These guys are just basically going to be the ships that is just going to, like, fry all the Union of Britain screens. So this is going to be the ship that kills all of the syndicalist screening vessels. No, so I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to get... So is it this? And now I'm also going to start to make that little basic cruiser, too. Like, well, of course, start to get some fuel. And I'm also now going to get the Davy shipbuilding deal, along with getting a better engineer company. The abdication crisis? What the hell? What the crisis? I don't want a new king. I want Edward. Unpopular monarch. I think we might as well just make him abdicate. So, young George or Albert? Albert. Since I don't want to lose any more political power, honestly, I'm keeping Edward. And I'm also now going to upgrade the fleet, and now I officially have Albert as king of the Dominion of Canada. And I'm also going to disband, like, of my divisions. Employ those little marines, along with building more of those ships. Since I need more cruisers, especially light cruisers in the capital. Oh no, Britain! You have decided to wreck my ships near Iceland? I swear to God, to you, bastard, I will wreck your navy so hard that all of your admirals will be getting depression for the rest of their lives, bro. And no, this bastard ain't gonna be humble no more, bro. Wow, so the Union of Britain tries to basically kill all our ships. Like, I see how it is, man. Like, I really see his, bro. I'm gonna fucking wreck your entire navy, by the way. And the United States under Laura is starting to reconstruct itself while I'm trying to reconstruct a massive navy. And I'm also going to rally the exiles while I get those little marines trained up. Attention! Okay, now I officially have 4 marines. Let's put them under Wingate, and then I will get my whole army set up near Norway. Stay on my navy, so I'm also going to get my navy also into Norway. So let's do a control right click. Vestlandet. Oh shit, now our North Sea squadron was trapped due to the Union of Britain ship. So I have to go and wreck their whole navy. Because, buddy, who the hell do you think you are? Plus, hopefully the United States of Greater Austria intervenes, since this is a pretty big and massive Austria. My navy has to repair? Ow! Yes. Yes, declare war for the living shit, bro. Yo, how much ships do... Holy fuck, that's a lot of ships. That's a lot repaired by one random Norwegian dockyard. So just continue the mass. We are strong enough to go up against the entire British. My steel is non-existent because I have to. Oh my god. Yep, I got no. Oh wait, you have to trade with the Federals. Stack the steel. And build them ships. And then we're going within arm's reach. And then let's just pray to God that my little ships can repair anytime soon. Uh-oh. Yep. Okay, now let's go. Convoy S always engage up against their shitty-ass fleet. Since I have cruisers with sonar, so I should be able to decimate their little submarine fleets and get them all killed. And I'm actually going to do convoy raiding in the North Sea. Or actually, no, patrol. I just I could really start to contest it. And I'm also gonna get a bullet, a second bullet. Just to have our ships attack against them. Yep, not sink their cruisers. And since apparently their dumbasses think having 2 cruisers will actually decimate my whole navy, like, buddy, that's not how it works. And I need to now do convoy escort before my troops get convoy raided. And so just in case if I get raided, my troops will... Oh my god, my convoys are getting decimated right now. My convoys are getting decimated. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to... Well, dockyard industry. To start absolutely mass-producing convoys. So I'll start to mass-produce convoys. Since it's saying that deadass have, like, no convoys. And so it's like just start to mass-produce convoys now. Oh, thank you, Denmark. I love you. Oh, shit. Okay, so a part of their navy is there, so let me actually go and help them out. Convoy escort right here. Yo, can you please engage in that battle? My convoys. No, my convoys. Fuck you. Oh, there we go. Sink all of their ships while we are united with the... Okay, we didn't even sink anything. Yep. Let's go patrol right here. Yo, bro. Oh. Okay, so you notice, like, their ships are in the channel. But, patrol the English channel. And Spain joins the Entente. Yep. Officially focus on the RCN. Since the stronger our navy is, the better we're off. And the Spanish officially have opened a new front on France. Plus, I think my army has now completely arrived. It's just I need to sink a little bit of their ships first before I do anything. And the Germans only lost ships while I just, like, sunk more of their heavy ships to prevent them from threatening my navy again. And look at that. I also sunk another one of their heavy ships. Yeah, Britain, bro. This is how I felt sunk one of my ships, bro. Like, this is genuinely how I felt. Like, I was very depressed. Like, I was, like, very sad, bro. And you hurt my fan. It's not nice. You hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna hurt yours now. Shit, does my navy need reparation? Okay, not really. You know what? Let's go raiding. Fucker. Actually, no. I'm actually no, so just, like, I'm just going on patrol. Go on and sink all ships. And then I'm also gonna get military Germans, like, just in case, you know, just... I'm also not going to commence a naval invasion of Britain by, of course, using my Marines. So I'm just gonna get 2 divisions, and hopefully this works. These are, like, my only Marines. Well, I can actually get my cheer because I'm into Marine. Okay, and I can't even, bro. Whatever. But anyway, let's get Elite Special Forces, get Marine Commandos, see if this works now. Attention! See if I can convert these trucks to Marines, and I can. Great, and now I have officially 6 Marines. So let's officially use this little bastard to naval invade the Union of Britain. And I actually want to hit Scotland. So I want to hit Scotland, and I'm talking, like, very, very northern Scotland. So I'm talking here where there's, like, 0 troops out there, since I'm not going to try to get dominance over 3 seats at the same time over 1 tile. Yes, sir! All in! Ready to move! So I officially have a naval invasion plan going. My ships are doing a pretty good job up against the Union of Britain, so let's officially get these guys into here. So let's patrol the North Sea, and then I'm going to get 19 to patrol the Eastern North Sea. No, patrol the damn seas. So then I can naval invade Britain. And the French holy shit, Italy. Yo, Spain too, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, and now the Spanish have claimed the throne, apparently, and then they just renounced it after they joined us out of all people, bro. Dumbass. So let me actually take a picture of this. This might be one of my future videos. Keyword might. That's called foreshadowing, probably. Norwegian, we got brutally lied to. Holy shit. You better wreck their ships, you dumb son of a bitch. Yep, and yeah, now my entire navy's fried now. So, you know, let's go and repair all the way back to Scotia. Go, you dumbass. Repair priority high, just go straight into Halifax. Straight in there, you bastard. Oh, shit. Yo, disengage! Yo, disengage! Yo, my navy! Fucking hell. Fucking navy just got raped. Fucking right? Oh, really? Motherfucker, bro. Yo, do not engage, bro. Just, like, legitimately do not engage. Since I don't want to lose any more of my ships to the British, since I have to rip it. Yo, just sunk. And they of course get sunk. Yep, number 1, number 2, just please get the fuck out of there. Go, just sail out, go, no, you go to that port. Alright, good. Alright. Relax, since that would call me off guard. And now, And now my entire navy is basically destroyed now. I thought my navy would actually be good, but now it got wrecked just because I had to go and repair them, and then they caught me off guard. So now I have to build more ships again. Maybe like a basic cruiser with light attack, because, bro, like, sunk all their ships, and now, and, like, okay, and the commune of France is basically getting ripped right now. Great. Have fun, Italy. Yo, just like, repair us, please. Oh my god, that was horrible, though. Like, my entire navy just got raped. Just because I paired them in time. Since luckily, like, all of my, like, cruisers are still alive, but blatant, like, bro. Like, I feel demoralized right now since I was able to wipe them out. Of course I had to go through the English Channel, like, you fucking dumbass. Like, god damn it, bro. Like, you know, whatever, bro. My stupidity anyway, so, whatever. Since, like, we still have a decent enough to actually maybe get naval supremacy, because the Germans have naval in the English Channel, so maybe naval invasion? Yeah, Norway raped their convoys. Really? The Austrians haven't intervened? Okay, now these bastards intervened. Fucking jinxed it. Oh my god, this is gonna take like a million years to repair. Holy, so you know, like, see you guys when my entire gonna take like a bajillion years. Yeah, but after repairing my entire fleet, a brutal defeat, send them back to Westlandet under patrol on... I'm under patrol on these two seas, so... Send them there, and I've also decided to block off these two seas, just basically because I don't want to get my shit sunk again. So, yeah, no. Yeah, but now some... Yo, oh my, just swear I had naval supremacy there for like 1 second, bro. Now just to gain some naval supremacy inside of the Norwegian coast. Yep, we got naval supremacy everywhere, and then we should be good. Naval invasion, commence, motherfucker. And I'm also gonna be doing force attack. See if I can just like land like directly on their ports. As long as I take one, yep, we got a port. Let's send our truck armies down there to go and destroy them. Once my troops arrive, of course, and now it's officially go down into Dundee. Secure that mountain tile. Secure that other mountain, and then just officially establish a Scottish foothold. Let's just put it completely under Canadian control, and I'm also going to build a railway. Tell the fucking Union of Britain that we're back. Oh no. Where the fuck are my Marines? Oh, look at that. Look at that, now the Irish have joined the Ireland. They have joined the Entente in the name of the king, and I'm also starting to finish up railway construction of this little... Yep, so now in 5 days, this little Canadian railway will be built to that little port, and then I'll get supply, and then life will be good. Yep, supply is secured. Come on, build it faster. Little shit. Okay, good. No, defend. Where's our set, bro? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So now it's great. So I'll start to hold off all the Union of Britain's assaults. Ready to move. And I'm also going to expand just a little bit, but holy shit, do I have to hold these fucking British. Also, I'm gonna bring in the exiles straight into Scotland. Oh shit, yo. Genuinely, bro, you gotta hold that. You have to hold the Inverness and make it an absolute bloodbath for those communards, and I'm also gonna send my main infantry down here. Are you serious? Ready to move. Where are you guys going? Okay, good. And I'm also gonna construct some, like, more ports here, because I'm gonna need more compared to what I'm already getting right now. Plus, I'll have to kill more of these British. Yo, we just got memed! What? Okay, good. Keep on moving! Okay, get it. Oh, okay, we have, like, barely defended it, but where's our railway, bro? Yeah, nobody's defending it, but... Wait, like, are we getting convoy raided or something? Oh, wait, that's why our port's all bottlenecked. So, like, here's what I'm gonna do. It's like, my infantry right here, but I'm gonna be getting my Marines and my trucks out of here. Oh shit, this is my infantry. Where are my What the fuck is going on? Just, can you bastards please hold the Inverness and cause massive casualties towards the Union? While the rest of my army falls back along with the Marines. So let's officially just send our Marines back. What? Yo, send all of our infantry in there, bro, and start holding. Please. I'm begging you. What the fuck? Okay, good. Now we're finally entrenched on the mountain supply hub. I have no... What the fuck is happening, bro? Like, genuinely, bro, like... Oh, my fucking god. I hate life. Says now I need more convoys. And the French have been expelled out of the... Well, I'm actually gonna be waiting for these cruisers to be built, and then I'm going to, Yes, and look at that. So now my convoys are full force, and they're ready to hold off any kind of Union of Britain breakthrough that they tried to perform against us. And I'm also going to get static warfare. Oh, I cannot, so let's get flexible org, I guess. Hey, let me get a truck right here. With some extra motorized artillery to shoot down all their men with. Yep, and now with my little marine army, I'm gonna see if I could land inside of Edinburgh and Newcastle. So if I can push this area, like, and if I can go all the way and get that entire British army encircled, like, they're so dead after that, bro. So let's just go. Holy living shit. Where the fuck are my convoys going, bro? It's like my convoys are like disappearing all of a sudden. Like, where the hell are my convoys? Actually, no. First, stop trading with Russia, since I'm gonna need my convoys. Then stop trading with the Germans to get myself some extra convoys. Then I'm gonna do a last stand here using my little trucks. And then I'm gonna reinforce the line with some extra infantry. And then after when my little cruiser is built, I'm gonna send everything towards convoy use. Yeah. Holy suka bliat, bro. Okay, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? Go dumbass. No. No, you little no. Look, you patrol here. Boom. Easy. And I'm also going to get Canada's motor industry. While I just, like, make this an absolute bloodbath for the British communards. Their casualties are really, they're really getting to them. I just hold the Inverness and shoot down all of their men, bro. But the Inverness is becoming an absolute bloodbath for the Union of Britain, though. It is becoming an absolute literal bloodbath. With many of the Union of Britain men getting shot. All of them are just getting shot. Oh, shit. Shit, gonna have to do a last stand. Reinforce with some extra infantry and extra trucks. But now let me go and invade the Union. Oh, and the Austrians also hit them too. How do I have 8% war participation now? What are you talking about? Son. Yep, so another force attack, and then I'll get my infantry over here from the north, and then we will declare this failed, destroyed. So let's retake Newcastle and just basically get our infantry. Send the infantry corps to go and destroy this weak and pathetic Union of Britain. And then I'm also going to fund the Icelandic resistance, along with getting the rise up.
Move out! Commands! Ready to move! Ready! Ready, sir! Ready! Orders! Fall in!
Back to where I was. Let's just mop up all these little Union of Britain pockets, and then I'm gonna get military access into something that could just blitz London, and then we will call this run a motherfucking day in terms of taking over Britain. And I'm also going to get Canada's munitions industry, and then with London, and then they're just basically fucked. Yep, give me London, and then once the Canadians have stormed London. Yeah, but will the Canadians storm London? Yes, they did. London. British exiles redeemed. Yo, how do I have no war score, bro? Genuinely, how do I have no war score? Okay, and good thing the United States is giving me back my... Okay, fuck you, Germany. You're not getting shit. Fought here with the Austrians, but the Austrians are irrelevant since this is my territory anyway, so fuck you all. This is all mine. All of this is Canadian, no questions asked. All of this is home Canadian territory. And I'm also going to give the French back their lands, so let's actually help them out with their little reclamation of France. And I'm going back to... Oh, shit. Hold back, since I'm gonna need, Avon. Give me Avon, you fucking Germans. Give me it. Son of a bitch. Plus, I'm also gonna see if the French can secure, like, any more territory. But the fact that, like, it's been, like, completely... though, and now there's just... Yeah, now there's some, like, random... Now Canada has returned to Britain, so let's cancel this focus and then get the return of the king. To officially declare the United Kingdom. Yep, and now the liberation of the United Kingdom. Let's play as the United Kingdom, and now let's get the Reconstruction Authority going. And now I finally have some aid, some political power. Yep, and now Canada is officially under a new leader, and now look at that. The United Kingdom has gloriously been restored. But I'm apparently not at peace, so I cannot, Oh my god, because of course the Americans are struggling with Mexico. Like, buddy. Fucking Mexico. It shouldn't be really that hard to wipe out. But let's get our little army and start doing some shit. And then we'll also start making these little trucks, make some extra guns, maybe some artillery. And research-wise, I'm gonna do a lot of shit with tanks, along with engines, tank armor. Definitely, I'm definitely mechanized, and then also an air force too. Since Britain's glory will be restored. Now, Japan has, of course, greatly expanded into Asia, while the radical socialist Vietnamese are at war with the weak right. I'm also going to improve the engine, get a heavy machine gun, and look at that, the United Kingdom, stronger than ever. But I just wish the USA was a little bit more competent, because right now, like, they can't even break through Mexico, and they're fucking bled. Look at that, now the Republic has returned, apparently, even though they don't even have their own capital back. They just only have, like, a little southern sliver of their land. Like, I guess, bro. And now we start to get the trials. We're also going to... No, let's demand British lands back from the... Oh, they took a piece of land from me. That's not nice. You took Orkney and Shetland away from the Entente. And the Entente, like, God, is definitely very strong. And the Russians is still fighting them under Sevenkov. So Boris Viktorovich fights on, while the United Kingdom and the French Republic start to reconstruct themselves. Yeah, now Arthur Horner has surrendered to the police. Nice. And I apparently don't have a navy either, so I have to start a nice, big, and strong navy. And this time, this one's gonna be way scarier with dreadnoughts. Since back then, I didn't have the industry for dreadnoughts, and now I do. And this is gonna be a very strong dreadnought with a lot of light attacking. Like, this navy is gonna be, like, probably this navy is gonna be a nightmare for people to deal with. Be a nightmare. So let's make a dreadnought. Wait, really? 1950? Expensive? Yo, it is genuinely that expensive? Oh, wait, that's why. Oh, that's why. I have, like, industry. And I'm also gonna make some extra. Yeah, no, just a very long holiday. So, Canada defeat the Union of Britain and restore the United Kingdom while owning all of its core territory. Look at that. Britain restored. And so let's just begin programs to crack down on these little debuffs that we have. Because this is bad. Like, this is very bad. I'm also gonna put the unions on trial, get some examples, and then also get another report to crack down on the communards.
Arms ready, sir.
And I'm also not gonna send my little shitty army straight into Mexico, since apparently the Americans don't know how to fight a war. So, okay, so I'm gonna teach them how. As this weekend dogshit United Kingdom. Because apparently, Quentin Roosevelt out of field a good military. Really, bro? 134 divisions? Fucking terrible. You are fucking terrible. So the fact that you can't even break through Mexico says a lot about your military skills, Quentin, bro. Like, it says a lot about your fucking skills, you dumbass. And I'm also going to desyndicalize the economy. And I'll ban them all, because why not? And I'm also now going to get the returning aristocracy, along with getting another report to further crack down on the communards, suppress the protests, now give them their... Oh, hell no, bro. I'm not losing that much political power. Fuck no. Yo, I'm not losing that much political power for unions, bro. Fuck them unions. Like, those unions were the reason in the first place we fucking, like, disintegrated. And we're still going to get some cannons. Are the Russians still pushing? Well, if the Reichspakt looks enough, like, I actually might attack them if the Russians are doing very well. Since the Russians are kind of... And I'm also getting political power from my allies just to, you know, continue more reforms. A Russian state. Let's go Savinkov. Let's go Savinkov. Let's go... Where the... Yo, when the hell's... Okay, it's right here, but it's just... Where's the rest of it? Oh, that's why I have no convoys. Christ, this country's a nightmare. And I also have a steel deficit because I'm apparently exporting... I have no steel? As Britain? Well, like, seriously, bro. What? How the fuck do I need convoys to trade, bro? I don't even have convoys. I don't even have convoys, bro. I need more convoys. Yep. Yep, now... So let's just keep on, like, going for all-out British communards.
Fall in.
Like, bro, like, a little bit surprised, America. A little surprised. You're, like, because, like, bro, like, what are you doing? Why is all your troops on land defense? Jesus Christ, it's such a bomb, bro. Even in Kaiserreich, because, like, yes, the Kaiserreich AI is better, but, like, it's not really much better. Well, definitely the German AI is, like, very good, but the AI, not good, bro. It is, like, it is just the definition of, you have no question of labor, partisan state, no, ban it. And I'm also going to reorganize the British bureaucracy. And I'm also going to make my truck templates. Also, I'm also going to be making tanks. Christie, engine stacked, radio, 3-man turret, improved medium howitzer, heavy machine guns, and then I'm also going to get the wet ammunition storage, and then I will make this and destroy everybody with this tank. So the cursed Mexicans are actually really fighting the US, bro. Like, USA, how are you so bad? Like, I'm trying to reconstruct over here, fucker. Yes, I'm continuing reforms to just really, like, desyndicalize myself, but it is not. It is genuinely not fun. Especially with the fact that they got a retarded AI, bro. Like, seriously. I'm almost gonna train Marines, too, so let me get rid of these, like, random-ass divisions. I'd steel, but I don't have the convoys for steel, god damn. Yeah, but I can't believe that the American AI is just so stupid, though. I cannot believe it. It's expecting these guys to capitulate Mexico easily, but... Really? Like, you're actually fucking terrible, bro. Like, you are genuinely terrible. And I cannot say it enough. Fucking terrible. Well, I'm actually gonna go down here using my trucks, and then I'll just, like, absolutely just shatter them. Since my trucks are, like, stacked with soft attack, so it shouldn't really be hard to shatter them. Plus my car finally starting to return. And I'm also not going to get reconstruction completed, gets power, and then I'll just start to build up a nice reserve of convoys. Great, great. And now my convoys are now officially non-existent again. But finally, holy shit! Now finally, so the America, after such a brutal dogfight with the Mexicans, they're actually kind of doing something. Like, finally, bro. After 3 million fucking years. But I'm still gonna get my trucks in anyway. Okay, now I have steel now. Wow, great. Except I still need convoys anyway, so just continue mass production convoys, please.
Ready to move! Fall in!
Okay, now it's getting reconstruction completed. Restore the Foreign Office. And then I also want to restore the Empire. The Imperial Restoration Debate, yes. Since I actually do want to restore the Empire. I very much do want to restore the British Empire. And I'm also not going to use my trucks to absolutely start fucking up the Mexicans. Since if the US can't do it, then I can. Who cares? Since if the US can't, then let me do it. Well, what kind of reform plan did you go for? That makes sense. Malin Craig. That makes sense because Malin Craig is like a defense bastard and not more like an I'm more a tank guy like Adna Chaffee. Oh, finally, the Canadians have done a naval invasion. I'm actually gonna help them out here using my little trucks. So once they take that little port, I will go and help them out.
Listen up! Tension! All in! Ready to move! Tension! Orders! Listen up!
Back to where I was, so I'm just slowly conscripting a bunch of infantry so then I could go and join this war on the side of the Entente. Because right now, the French Republic is doing very well along with the Italian Empire to crush the Reichspakt, but knowing from experience by fighting the Reichspakt, I'm gonna need way more troops if I want to actually win this war.
Tension!
Plus, I'm also using Percy Hobart for my tanks.
Ready, sir!
And then I'm also just gonna continue mass producing medium SP anti-air. Along with trading tungsten with India and China. Yeah, but now I officially have a massive fleet. After basically asking for it nicely. So then I'll just begin mass reparations to bring my navy back from the dead. And I'm also starting to retrain up my little army, since my army is not having a good day right now. Good. Okay, good. Now the French Republic fights on into the Reichspakt, and now this is going to be the part of the war where the front lines get thick and everything gets terrible. And so that's why I need to build more aircrafts, more SP anti-air, and then of course get some more troops out.
Ready!
And since I actually have a lot of divisions,
Ready to move! Listen up!
since I officially have
Ready to move!
some divisions ready for me to use, and then I'm going to send them straight into the French lands, ready to go and fight the German Empire at full force. Plus, I'm also going to continue scaling up my production since I'm going to be needing way more SP anti-air than this, bro. Why do I have no convoys again, bro? Bro, it's like genuinely every single time I have no convoys. And I'm a fucking island. Where the hell are my convoys? Because I'm an island. So unless I have a convoy stockpile of a bajillion, there's no way I'm going to stop producing these. Since I'm going to need lots of convoys if that's the case right now. And I'm also going to rebuild the glorious fleet. No. Let's officially take leadership of the Entente. And so then I can go and help the rest of the Entente crush the Reichspakt. And since we do have a pretty massive faction, so it's basically the even stronger Third International up against the Reichsmacht, basically. We're just basically a stronger Third International with just some more allies and better technology. And then, of course, more convoys. Well, I'm actually going to use my divisions first to actually go and crush this Le Havre foothold. So let me now go and join the war and see what I could do to destroy the little Reichspakt armies. And then after, when my entire navy has been repaired, I'm going to send them straight into battle to go and destroy the weak and pathetic German Empire. So this is the Third Weltkrieg. And yes, this time we will actually win, trust me. And especially with my tanks being here now, I could actually do some damage here. I got my little armored battalions, because I'm going to perform an encirclement. Right here, after when they've all marched out, I'm going to do an infantry along with tanks assault, and I cannot do it.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to see if a force attack along with infantry can work to decimate those German forces and then get a 5-division German encirclement. No, you are not going to reinforce Caen. I'm actually going to kill 5 of your divisions. So let me actually... Oh, look at that. Rule Britannia. Now I'm officially part of the war and the great struggle to crush the Reichspakt with. Now this is going to be the part of the war where I need to prevent the French from getting raped. But first I need to clear up this foothold first before I do anything. So I'm going to assault Rouen with my tanks, and I'm also going to adopt tank doctrine Armored Spearhead. I'm just going to assault right here with a force attack. I can make these guys melt completely. Yep, then I'm also going to push right there using my mass infantry, and then also be pushing right there just to further tighten on this little foothold that I have here. Yep, then I'm also going to attack right there, get my tanks down into the south, and I'm also going to do an assisted tank infantry assault to wipe out those 8. So then I could wipe out those 9 divisions. No, I need to hold off the French, because now this is the part of the war that I need to help the little Frenchies out in. So it's now time I'm going to send my impierceable Space Marine infantry to hold off the Danes. And then, of course, the rest of the Reichspakt. And holy shit, I have to prevent this foothold from getting larger. But I just simply don't have enough men or troops. I don't have anything, bro.
Ready to move. Keep on.
Plus, my tanks are just ineffective as shit, bro. Since sure we solidified the front line over here, but it's still gonna be a massive struggle to break through the Reichspakt and bleed them of all their manpower. Since apparently there's like a French military government foothold, and I can't expel it. Since I'm gonna need more infantry for that, and I don't have the infantry since I'm trying to use it to hold off the French Republic from dying. So I just need to see what I could do here, because since my allies are a little weak, and I'm also just trying my best to hold off the French Republic from the Germans. So, oh my god, that's like a planes. But luckily, some of the German planes are getting shot down, so, you know. This foothold got, like, restricted. So I'm actually going to set up my men here and just start to hold off, like, every position that we can. So let's just continue to hold off. Since we are doing a pretty good job of holding off the Reichspakt, plus the Japanese expedition into the Ottoman Empire, like... It's a little crazy, but I'm happy that it's working. Very happy. I'm a happy little bitch. Actually, that is working. I'm extremely happy little bitch. And I'm actually also going to make a better tank too, because we have an advanced medium, and I want to stack as much soft attack on this as possible. So the improved medium howitzer, radio, more heavy machine guns, this, and I'm going to do a small cannon along with some armor to really get my breakthrough going. So the Thunderbolt, and I'm also going to actually like allocate everything to planes. Oh no, fuck tanks now. And I'm also going to set up some spy networks inside of Paris, since it wouldn't hurt to get some extra buffs now in terms of defense and of course restricting the Reichspakt's strength, of course. But boy, is this a brutal dogfight between the Entente and the Reichspakt. Like, this is just genuinely brutal. Since the Second Weltkrieg was like brutal for Germans, and now the Third Weltkrieg is becoming brutal for everybody. And I'm also going to stop deploying infantry, and then I'm also going to focus more on tanks. So I'm going to deploy 7 tanks, and my tanks have 700, and my tanks also have 756 soft attack, which is terrible. So I'm actually going to replace this with mechanized. Actually, no. Mechanized, yeah, because it's going to make it stronger. And sure, it's like barely going to increase its soft attack, but guess what? In terms of like piercing, This will kill anything in its path, bro. So let's actually start to make some better mechanized. Like, well, I also hold off more of the German advances. But holy shit, so like this, like Swiss are becoming a bloodbath for the Germans, though. Just a brutal little bloodbath, isn't it? And so I thought the Entente can hold off Belgium, but there just literally couldn't be like any divisions here, right? Just couldn't be anymore. Like, come on, bro. Plus, I've also sunk a nice good portion of the Germanic navy, so the fleets shall always will always rule the waves. Trust me. Britannia will always rule the waves. That's the one thing's for sure. But we're actually doing a very good job of defending, though, against the Reichspakt, except, like, they're slowly creeping in on us, though. I mean, we all killed, like, nearly a million of their men. And I'm also going to start stacking infrastructure in their state, in our states, because I see that we have a lot of resources untapped. And I'm also going to start stacking my rubber processing. So then it could, of course, make some more mechanized, while I force to shoot down more of their men. So continue the mass defense against straight to the Ottoman Empire, ready to destroy their pathetic regime.
Ready to move.
Since I'm going to undo the fact that they won World War I.
Listen up.
So let me officially rally the troops and send them on the offensive.
Ready to move.
To go and crush those accursed Ottomans. Just so I can get them destroyed, and then we'll weaken the Reichspakt. Since my goal right now, speaking of the Ottomans, is to capitulate them, then I'll go back to France, because then the line will be a little bit more thinned up back in France. But my infantry, well, yeah, arriving. It's slowly arriving, and my mass infantry starting to arrive, along with my infantry, marine, tank army. So where is Hobart? Where is Percy Hobart? Yeah, now my army has arrived inside of Beirut and Jerusalem and Syria, so I think we could just invade the Ottomans. Then we will take Constantinople, and then I'm going to unite with the Dominion of India. And then we will continue this war for the glory of the Entente. What we have to be on now is the offensive, which I will be on right now. And then I'm also going to go and crush the south. No, bro. No. You guys. Fucking you. Right there. Boom. Same with... Yeah, there we go. Boom. And I'm also going to do a push down south to go and completely destroy the Ottoman Empire. Since once we can crush the Ottomans, the Reichspakt will be very significantly weakened after when I massacre all these goddamn Turks and purge them all. Just to make them Osman Fuad not have a good day.
Move out. All in. Orders.
So I'm also now going to delete all of these. And then I'm going to add a little like force down here to do an offensive. And then I'm going to be adding my main army up here to go and take to go and seize Constantinople and crush the Ottomans. So if this offensive can work and we cap the Ottomans, then I can go after Iran. Then I could capitulate the Caucasus, and then I could really put some extra stress on the Germans. Since they're allocating like forces right now to attacking France, well, I am deciding to go on the initiative and take over the Ottomans.
Ready.
Since once I can crush the Ottomans, like, raps for the Reichspakt. Like, will be legitimate raps for the Reichspakt. Plus, I've also sunk some Reichspakt ships, too.
Yes, sir.
But my invasion is getting a little bit stalled because now the Ottoman, like, military has arrived here. And I'm also going to be doing my Arabian assault, along with hopefully securing some extra supply hubs to go and continue this war to destroy the weak Ottoman Empire. And then once I can get, like, the railways built into the supply network, like, we'd be fine. So let's just get these railways constructed. Get them all built. Yeah, but now first railways built, second will be built soon. Yeah, but also the Entente forces are now arriving here.
Listen up.
Which is really going to allow me to progress and push further into this weak Ottoman Empire, while the Entente is still in their brutal dogfight for France. And the Italians are apparently, like, Swiss lands now after such, like, miserable years of resisting the Germans.
Ready to move.
And I'm also going to start doing force attacks into Arabia to get Jabal Shammar capitulated. And I'm also going to stop pushing now. Just wait for my troops to reorganize. Because my troops right now aren't organized for shit. And I'm also going to be adding 7 divisions down here along with the rest of my army
Keep pushing them back, sir.
to go up there and then see if I can capitulate the Ottomans along with the Persians, along with those random Caucasian nations. Plus, luckily, with all of my little faction armies down here, like, I should be able to punch fully into Anatolia and cap the Ottomans. So let's see what this offensive will do. Yeah, but holy shit, bro. The Entente inside of France. Since France has become the battleground of the Third Weltkrieg, bro. It's just like the fucking field. Since if the Third Weltkrieg was a soccer game right now, I would be barely winning 1-0 right now. After when we scored an invasion of the Ottoman Empire. And it's actually succeeding.
Ready, sir.
So if I can just like Constantinople and capitulate another nation, like that'd be considered another goal.
Move out.
But just imagine if the Russian Empire joined in on all of this. Just imagine if the Russians joined. Just imagine. Tsar Anton Denikin has done the impossible. Tsar Anton Denikin. Anton Denikin is a Republican marshal, bro. He ain't nowhere near a fucking Tsar, you dingleberry. And I'm also going to halt my advance now after pushing for so long, since my troops have to reorganize.
Orders.
And do I have equipment? I probably do, except, I just don't have a lot of it. Oh, but like, we're actually like making gains into France, though, and slowly pushing out this illegitimate kingdom. Just slowly and crazy, but just a slow and concentrated push. And then once I could score Anatolia and get that shit taken over by my main forces, and then also get these Ottomans wiped out over here. The Indians have done a breakthrough into the Persian protectorate. Great job, Dominion of India. We love you so much. And I'm basically talking like we and all of us love you, bro. So let's go Dominion of India, bro. Shatter that Iranian protectorate and declare a complete end to the Ottoman Empire. And it would also be nice if you would also shatter the Japanese, but look at that. So you are encircled, but you are a bastion of the Entente. You are a complete bastion of the Entente, India. You are our proud bastion.
Ready to move.
Plus, we're just slowly shattering the Ottomans. Just so the seizing of Adana and those other areas, and then after when I do another push into parts of Anatolia along with Iran and the Caucasus, this should be the end of the weak and pathetic Ottoman Empire.
Ready, sir.
Yeah, but we have also encircled a Japanese modern tank, so let's make it suffer for trying to crush my sacred Ottoman Empire,
Orders.
my sacred British Empire, and then also kill a Brazilian inside of Arabia.
Attention. All in. Ready to move.
Yeah, but now with our continued pushes into Iraq and Arabia. Oh shit, not Arabia, but Anatolia. It's just annoying how I have to constantly halt my advances. And I have a deficit of light. This is medium SP. How the fuck do I have a light deficit, bro? Where the fuck is that logic, bro? But, okay. Right, to the American mechanized, can you please seize Baghdad for me?
Move out.
Or you know what? I know I'll just seize it with my marine. Since once we can get the Ottomans expelled completely and capitulated, then our road to victory as the Entente stands easier to achieve. Let's put it as that. And I'm also going to completely close up my economy just so I can save every single resource for myself. And then I'm also going to be mass trading chromium with the Russian Empire. I need 1 million trains apparently, so I'll start to make some trains since I have a deficit of trains. So let's start to mass produce trains now and make at least like a day. So officially making 3 trains a week at the start of this little train production program. We're making 3 of them a week, and I'm also eliminating more Japanese and Ottoman troops. And then hopefully when my divisions are a bit more organized.
Ready, sir.
And I'm also going to be getting Hobart's tanks. See if he can push Mersin. Where are you, Hobart? Oh, you're sitting. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. So you were just there that whole time. So I'm just going to assign you to a little breakthrough operation inside of Anatolia. But the French Republic is just a massive battleground between the Entente and the Reichspakt. And Norway, like, they've been fighting for so long, and Sweden has just been adopting full-ass neutrality. But I think with, like, one last tank offensive or something, we should be able to crack down on them. And then I'm also not going to do a new offensive. Break through more of their mountains and more of their desert lands to further cripple and destroy the weak Ottoman Empire. Since if I can link up with the British Indian forces inside of Iran, then we're basically gonna be golden.
Attention.
Yeah, but my tanks have barely arrived. Wow. Great. Amazing.
Yes, sir.
Let me resist. Push there. push it to Konya, and now this is just basically going to be the stage of the game where I start winning everything. Yeah, but now let me halt the offensive to crush the Ottomans again after getting a little bit more gains and a little bit more encirclements. So let me now crush the medicine garrison, seize more of their railways, and then I will wait for my troops to completely reorganize, and then I will start another offensive to absolutely brutally destroy the Ottomans. Since we have like a little bit of some kind of like southern momentum going on here, so I'm gonna go and steal Antalya along with doing a new offensive, seeing if I can also take like a little bit more of Anatolia and Iraq. Well, of course the Arabian front's also getting like shit on. So let me just continue this campaign to crush the weak Ottomans. And I'm also going to secure southern Anatolia, push through their shitty infrastructure, take Ankara. Plus, another goal of my forces is to also get a Japanese tank encirclement. Just so we can weaken the Japanese, just by a little bit, nothing crazy. And this is just basically what late game wars are, just blatant exhaustion and suffering. But don't worry, we're definitely making more progress than the Reichspakt is right now. Since sure they did like breakthroughs into France, but France was always like a back and forth battleground anyway. But if I can like, kill these Japanese tanks and continue campaign, then okay. Now Jabal Shamar has capitulated to the Entente, and France. Ooh, like I wonder what France be looking like right now, like in real life, but in this scenario though, if you know what I mean. And I'm also see if I can take a Smyrna and see that port. Or get an encirclement. See, encirclements are always good. Encirclements of Ottomans are always good. And I'm also going to take their most industrialized area, but like industrial area. And I'm also going to seize the islands right there. And I'm also going to see if I could also storm the Rhodes Islands. Just so I can get a little victory as this little small Britain. But it's literally just by looking at France and Switzerland, bro. Like, it is brutal, bro. Like, I feel so bad for all the soldiers. Like, even mine I feel bad for. I like the fact that they have to fight for this campaign. But, buddy, it wasn't even my fault. Like, the fucking Indians started it, bro. Then I decided to join anyway since I had some colonies to reclaim, so like, I just get to do it. And after splitting off the Ottomans to 2 sections, go here. Then I'll seize Constantinople, and then it will hopefully be the end of the Ottomans once I seize their little capital. And the rest of the Entente is consolidating dominance over Arabia, and France is just becoming a total bastion. And we've also killed 33 million Reichspakt soldiers. That's a lot of Reichspakt troops.
Ready.
I think but I must have been entering my room every, like, 5 still. Yeah, go get out of here. It's locked in on this game right now, for some reason. Yeah, second battle of Gallipoli, like, back in World War I, except this time it's actually going to be a victory for us instead of a brutal, blood-slugging bullshit. Yeah, but just, like, the amount of Ottomans that we have wiped out just pushing into this area must be insane, though. Like, the casualty must be insane, bro. Yeah, but I'm got an Oman has capitulated to us. Great, I love it. More victories is always good. And then we could also push Izmit with a full force assault, along with taking over Constantinople, which is gonna be mission operations. Since it's over a strait and there's like 7 divisions. It's gonna be like a mission, and my dog is barking like 30 times now. Yeah. So if you're my dog barking, just bear with me over here, because there's like a big gang of dogs outside my house. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I think it might be this like gang of chihuahuas. Like in my there's like a massive gang of chihuahuas, and they're fucking annoying. And there's also like this like aggressive. It's the most kickable dogs of all time. Like I kid you, most kickable dog of all time. And what am I gonna do? All right. So do I have naval? Okay. We don't have naval supremacy because it's Bulgarians who are part of the Austrian faction, which is kind of good actually. Like. I'd rather have a neutral faction than it being my enemy. All I just need is their fucking capital. So what I'm gonna do is okay, there's a very small naval invasion. 1 there, and then 1 there. Oh shit, but then I can't do a naval invasion over the Black Sea if my ships aren't active to destroy the Reichspakt once and for all. Since once I can get the Kingdom of France capitulated, then I'll be able to get Belgium capitulated in the Netherlands, and then the road to Germany just stands paved. Since the Germans don't have a large army, and we don't have a large army either, but like we really just get the momentum, start absolutely encircling and destroying their whole army, then we should be good. And now let's wait for our last tanks to reorganize, get some more tanks, and apparently we have 712 trains. So how about we stop making trains, since now we have so many, and then allocate that to make tanks. Force attack, hopefully. make them melt, and I'm also going to throw in some infantry along with a marine. Help with these little forces to go and crush the little Reichspakt, see if I can shatter their defenses here. Since we're doing a pretty good job of absolutely decimating the entire Reichspakt armies, we're doing a pretty good job. Plus, all I have to do here is like I just gotta continue concentrating my assault on this one tile, and then the Reichspakt is fried. So just keep on concentrating your infantry here, since I see the victory, bro. I see it, and it is as clear as day. Just make them melt. And I'm also gonna do an offensive, maybe, to hopefully get the Entente to push. Since they have crazy units, and then with their assisted attacks, I could maybe be able to close this and get like a huge amount of their army wiped. Oh yeah, and I couldn't. Oh, we definitely did push a little further. So my offensive just basically convinced everybody, oh yeah, let's throw all of our men against the Germans. And yes, we are doing that, and it is going pretty well with Germans getting pushed very far. So good. So let's just continue this offensive. Our field marshal says it's a very bad idea, since I can see that it's working. Since it's just us and our faction united against the Reichspakt. It's just us. Just the two of us. It's just the two of us. I'm also going to decimate the entire German navy. How about I do that? Oh shit, but then my navy's all the way down south trying to eye up the Ottomans. And now just look at me causing destruction to the Reichspakt along with the Entente. And then, guess what? The Third Weltkrieg will be put under Entente victory. And I'll finally begin steps to restore the massive British Empire once again. Yeah, but my new offensive is actually gaining some traction, no? It's starting to get some traction.
Listen up.
And I'm also just going to get my tanks somewhere, and then I'm just going to have them push. So everybody push. And since that massive offensive was a very good idea, and now the Italians have also breached the Swiss lands, and there might be another massive encirclement here. Holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so let my tanks get in on this, bro. Let me get my little panzer divisions over here. Just so I can manually crush these Reichspakt troops, and then we will continue the march to rape the Germans. Now the fall of Munich, and now the Germans are starting to fall apart to French advances out of all things. Yep, now slowly but surely, the Reichspakt will be put to rest after when my tanks are going to run over their forces. Yeah, but Flanders Wallonia has capitulated to us, and now it's just basically the Reichspakt crumbling. I'm away, so like, this is like the first time I crushed the Reichspakt as the fucking British. Like, this is like the first time. Yeah, but then we should be done with this anytime soon. Yep, tanks have wiped out that little German encirclement. But wow. Never would I know that the Entente would have redeemed themselves after such a long period of exile. Well, I think the trick to beating up the Reichspakt, is Space Marines, bro. So I'm actually gonna try this as Russia one day, bro. I'm like, are you trying out this as France, Russia, fucking, like, China, maybe? Fucking China if I have the industry. Like, bruh. Like, who knows? I could actually play Savinkov at Russia. Yeah, but then the Reichspakt should just be completely dead anytime soon. Like, they're destroyed. So let's just set up a united front line, and then we'll punch straight into Berlin and end them. And since Wilhelm II built the great German Empire on winning World War I, and then guess what? You're gonna lose World War III, Wilhelm III. You're gonna lose World War III, my friend. And it will be a brutal loss to the British, the French, the Italians, and the Americans. And then after this, I could commence restoration of my massive empire after going and destroying the Germans, because since after them suffering like 18 million casualties, like, I think they're just at this point. Like, they're just basically fried. The Ottomans I don't care about anymore, since, like, we're actually shattering the German army. The Dutch have died, and now the Entente marches. Well, now it's just all about pushing out the Germans even more, since now they don't have enough troops to cover up their front. And then, by the way, so this was like my offensive that caused the destruction of the Reichspakt. It was me. It was all fucking me. Because I'm better. That's why. It's just because I am better. And I'm also going to the West Indies Federation, expand my little empire. Since who doesn't love a great British Empire?
Ready.
Yeah, but now Hull has been taken. The storm Leipzig. And then they'll be gone. Yeah, but now Rotterdam is secured. Magdeburg, and then Berlin, and then German Empire will be finished. But guess what? I'm not going to end the video just yet, because I have to restore my little empire first before I do anything else. Well, maybe I can make Canada my colony. Maybe, you know. Should be able to fly. I'm a like restoration debate. I'm like, I think there's like decision for me to make Canada my own dominion again. Maybe. Speaking of the Germans, it's just full. This is what I call it. Absolute destruction of their army. And they have suffered officially 19 million dead men. So after the Entente losing 25 million men, we are officially now on the outskirts of Berlin after pushing so far. Yo, great victory for the French Republic, bro. That was all me, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, and after Berlin being stormed, of course the Spanish refused Gibraltar. Fuck you, Jaime. Where is my fucking empire? Yeah, but now collapse of the Reichs. There we go. And the British stand victorious over the Germans once again. Once again, but this time. Okay, so France I'm going to completely disregard, but I would love some influence in the Benelux. Since it was... since I have a little bit of protectorates, and then I'm also just going to start parts of the Ottoman Empire. Just because I would love to have secure over the Suez. That sounds pretty historical and nice. And then I'll just keep full control over Arabia to keep my little empire. We have screwed the Dominion of India. Everything's mine because I'm better. Everything will be British. So fuck you, America. Everything is going to be mine. So I'm talking Kurdistan. I'm talking Anatolia. Like, you guys ain't going to get shit. I'm telling you bastards right now, you ain't gaining shit. Or at least so I thought. And then I'm also just going to consolidate, like, full dominance over the Arabian. And then I'll be done with this fucking thing. Yo, give me Baghdad and I'm done with this, bro. Yeah, but after partitioning the Ottoman Empire in a very disgusting way, I'm just going to seize all this territory first, just to make the borders a little bit more clean. I just pressed give to France. I swear to fucking God. I'm an idiot. Great. Okay. Okay, no, you're not Italy. Territory. I deserve it, because I fought there, definitely. And then I'm also going to seize Costa Rica. Okay, and I cannot, so I'm actually out here. Fuck you guys. Yep, and now after having absolutely disgusting borders inside of Arabia, and after brutally crushing the Germans and partitioning the Reichspakt just a little bit, I will completely focus my energy on crushing the Japanese Empire, and then I will declare British glory restored. Yeah, apparently the Argentinians were left unscathed, though they were clearly part of the faction like 30 seconds ago. So you guys decided to be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be Reichspakt because I'm a pussy and I don't want to fight. Like, fuck you, bro. Anybody know who cares? Since we have done the negotiations, and then once we take Breslau, the Germans will fall. Yeah, they're very close, or less. It will be the end of the German Empire. And I'm also gonna push northern Pomerania, push into Denmark. Now the German Empire dies, so what I want is just some Western territory. From the little... And I also want to steal the entire German Navy if I could. Okay, no I cannot, but I will happily take a look there. Ships, and after partitioning Germany, fate of Puerto Rico, nope. Fate of Papua, I'm not going to deal with, but the fate of Germany I definitely want to deal with. Since that's going to be of little schemes that I'm going to have to do. And then I'm also going to train up massive marine force to go and crush Japan, and then I'll end this video on a Greater Britain. Since we are a truly Greater Britain now. And this will be a brutal island hopping campaign, but if I can play my cards right... No, but just like, bro, like, these borders look horrendous, though. We still haven't finished off those, like, random, like, protectorates of Germany, or protectorates. So after when I finish all these protectors, like, I'm just gonna end the video. So, like, it's 1948, like, I don't want to play anymore. But I think we did restore Britain's glory, though. Since, like, we have a little bit of... We're fighting Brazil, apparently, which doesn't matter. And I'm also going to do a little justification on Argentina so that I can restore my empire. Yep, then I'll just begin pushes into the little... Yeah, but now Poland just died. I can't do anything about Poland because I didn't even fight there at all. It has been partitioned between the Italians and the French Republic. And the Republic back in charge. So let me just start pushes to destroy the... Reichspakt's eastern protectorates. Oh, well, I'm actually going to use my to go and actually crush Brazil. Since I think it would make more sense, since, like, Argentina is right on my doorstep, like, I don't really want to with Reichspakt's eastern protectorates anyway. Like, I want to expand overseas rather than getting random protectorates over land. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go assist the Entente's invasion of Brazil. Let's get them all railroaded along with my tanks. And then we will go and crush Brazil along with Argentina. Oh, and we apparently have to fight Austria. Do we need to fight Austria? Like, we could, but should we? Maybe. Good for them. I just want this British Empire in peace. That is all that I want. Maybe I have to... Oh, and I can't even steal Iceland. Are you fucking serious? Okay, just please give me Iceland. No, don't contest me. Yeah, I have Iceland, and I can't have the Faroe Islands. Please just expand my empire. Please, I need this random island in the middle of nowhere. Would you please? Yay. Now, so... Yep, now expands Iceland, which has never been seen before by this Britain. So, King Albert has done it. But after when I kill Brazil and go Argentina, I'm gonna end the video since... I'm tired, and I bet you guys are tired of watching this video. But this is the first time I won against the Reichspakt, though. Like, this is, like, the first I did this way. The first time, by the way.
Sir!
And once my troops are shipped over, the Brazilians are just basically fucked. I was gonna start, like, doing, like, mass upgrades of my Pierce. I might be having supply issues, and I'm kind of worried. But look at that. The massive British Empire. I am proud of this Britain, bro. I am proud. And then this time, so like, I just do some Canadian reclamation bullshit, and I ended the video like, this is a true Britain. This is not like that other video where I pussied out just because I was scared to fight the Reichspakt. Oh, fucking no. Yeah, like, no, this is a true, like, I think this is, like, the only time I, like, genuinely lit on a video, bro. Like, genuinely. But after when I rape Brazil, I will kill Argentina, and then after raping Argentina, I win the video on a victorious and new, or should I say greater, where the actual fuck are my Rosario is encircled. Let's take it over.
Come on, move out!
Do a last stand, and then let's just completely seize it from Argentina.
Taking cover!
Come on, bro, just give me Rosario. Yep, after Rosario being taken, let's go and punch north. See if I can seize a Cordoba. Then that should be the end of them.
Ready, sir!
Yeah, now two-pronged attack along with killing all of these little infantry divisions should spell the end of Argentina.
Ready! Aboard!
Yes, now essentially storm the Cordoba garrison, full force assault, get all their Yo, holy bro. Come on, punch them out, please. I'm begging you. How the fuck are we not doing it, bro? Yeah, now Cordoba secured, Argentina's dead. How do I have no war score, bro? I fought in this war the whole time. What are we talking about? Son, what the actual fuck are we on about? Yep, and I think after capitulating Argentina, we have made the British Empire great again. Like, I'm gonna call it here. It's 1950, and I have made this British Empire massive and great with 503 factories. So, I'm gonna end it here. If you want to see more crazy campaigns like this, thanks so much for watching this great British campaign from Ottawa to London, and see you all in the next one.